Bum ass live stream, man. Bum ass live stream software. I don't know what happened. Lost all my tags, everything. But we back. We here. All right, let's get the dynamite going. We got the coffin. We got everything going right now. Oh, they getting straight to it. Okay. All right, now we getting straight to it. I like Blake Christian. Blake Christian was like a top star in GCW. He had their title for damn near a year last year. I like him. I'm glad that they finally. I'm, I'm glad Tony Khan is finally showing him some kind of love, giving him some TV time. He's a great young talent that he's had buried in Ring of Honor and in the Indies. He's good. Ah, damn. There he is. That's right, Blake Christian. Here comes Kenny. Kenny, Kenny, Kenny. Kenny, Kenny, Kenny. All right. Let's get to it, motherfuckers. Shit is low, man. Damn.
One of the greatest professional wrestlers of his or just about any generation has always a special thing when he gets to Penelope compete. Absolutely, that's not an overstatement. This guy is flat out special, and the AEW pioneer for sure. And on Dynasty coming up,
Looks like in great condition, too. Looks like he in great shape, too. That's right, Kenneth. All right. So welcome to the live stream of Chuck West World. If you don't know Chuck West World, this is kind of what we do. We do live streams of professional wrestling. We do live streams of professional sports in general. That's what we do. So we got Kenny Omega opening up the show against Blake Christian. Blake Christensen. And again, like I said, Blake was a top star in GCW for well over a year last year. So he was awesome. So this is great for him. For him to get in the ring with Kenny, this is great. It's a great opportunity. Well deserved. Crowd loved him some Kenny. All hip rotation and footwork. I'm about to start dropping some links in the dropping some links down there in the comment section below and in the stream. Gotta show some. You gotta show it, man. You gotta go. You gotta go, baby. Let's go, Kenny. 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 Come on, Kenny. Let's go. You don't like that, do you, huh? You don't like that, huh, buddy? That's right. Welcome to the channel, Chuck Westworld YouTube channel. Home of pro wrestling and much, much more. Uh-oh. Oh. Right in the eyeballs. Oh, a little spear, huh? He's good, man. He's been sitting in Tony's basement, in his toy chest in the basement or in the attic. That's where he was hiding at. Okay. Oh. Right hand, down goes Lee. Who the hell they got? What kind of advertising they got on the side? On the rail? Oh, Minecraft movie? Oh. Snapdragon suplex. Boy, oh boy, I am toted. Oh. Brutal snap suplexes by Kenneth Omega. Oh, what is this? What the hell is this? Oh! Man, he is brutalizing this boy. Well, that's it for you, Blake. Night, night. Shit, I'm typing all slow. I'm sorry, I'm high. I'm high. I'm saying it on the live stream. I don't give a damn. There we go. Boom. Threw that little Chuck West link in there. Hit that link in there and subscribe, brother. What's going on, Kenny? Who's going to interrupt him? That's going to be the interesting question. Who's going to interrupt? I know Tony happy he mentioned him. Speedball, motherfucker. Speedball. Oh, that's come. Yeah. Pause. Damn, I don't know why that came out. Let's go. Speedball said, wait, you said my name, bro? Said my name, bro? Speedball. That must be awesome for him.
I just wanted to come out here and say that you're an inspiration to me. Kenny, I respect you. No. More than respect, I admire you.
I admire you, Kenny. As a wrestler, as a person, as a champion. Kenny, don't get it twisted. Yep. Even though I respect you, I won't hold anything back. Nope. Nope. Yep. He's gonna. Yo, the crowd is all for Kenny. They just turned on Speedball. They turned on Speedball that fast. Yo. Yo, Ricochet. Yo, I love this new Ricochet character, bruh. Yo, he is. Yo, he's out of control. Yo, Ricochet is the right kind of pipsqueak heel. Ooh. Aha! Yo, Speedball, Ricochet, Kenny Omega. Is his girl coming? It's like he alluded to her. I wonder if she's going to finally make an appearance. Samantha Irvin. Seems like it. Seems like it. It seems like it. Piece of garbage. He called him human waste. Okay. That's right. Every one of you would do. That's got to be cool for Mike Bailey to just be in the middle of the ring with Kenny Omega, knowing that he said that he started with him so long ago. They coming out of Canada. Just two Canadian dudes, one with a mullet, Just funny how fate is sometimes, you know? Oh, Bandito punched him right in his face. Oh. Yeah, that's right, Jericho. Uh-oh.
You need to think to still be with Chris Jericho. If you think that, then you need to make some drastic changes and go prove yourself to me.
Yeah, that ain't work. Just trying to work the kinks out with this live streaming thing. They're gonna turn on him at some point. They're gonna turn on Jericho ass at some point. It always happens. He demands too much. Please take that belt off of him, Bandito. Title versus mask. Okay, Bandito's definitely winning. See ya at Dynasty. Let's go. All right. Enough of Jericho. Let's get to Chris. Let's get to MJF. All right. Finally. See, that's good. Just give Chris Jericho just a short period of time, just a little segment, just a little bit, and boom, we jump right into MJF. Let's get the less time, less screen time for Chris. All right. Great move, Toni. All right, I'm gonna listen to this promo. It's gonna be an interesting segment with the Hurt Syndicate. Wow, a Prince shot. How dare you? What an asshole. He's our ass. He's our scumbag. This dude is just so good at being an asshole. This dude's under 30 years old. Still. It's amazing. Yeah. Chat it up. Time to chitty chat it up. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. We hurt people. We hurt people. They do hurt people, MJF, so be careful. You goddamn right. He's a legend. You goddamn right he's a legend. You clock in. Nope. You do business. What is he gonna do, chat? For him. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. Here come to Minnesota. Sheldon is from here. Sheldon's from Minnesota. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, I'm just taken aback by what's going on during this Hurt Syndicate and MJF segment. Bobby Lashley said, "No, you're." Uh-oh. Big Bill and Brian Keefe stepping up. That's right. Time to step up. That's right. Oh, that's okay. All right. Okay. Oh. MVP. Okay. Uh-oh.
Let me tell you something, MVP, okay? You want to run your mouth, huh? You want to come out here with your cane and your little business cards? I can't tell if you're American Psycho or if you're Iceberg Slim. Are you a pimp or are you a businessman? I'm a little bit of both, and I'm about to make my boys make both of you our bitches. Keep one in your mind.
Oh, look at the mic off. Him and Kaz are having a mic off.
And you, my friend, are the MVP. You're the MVP of being their bitch.
Oh.
We already established who the bitch was. But since you want to continue, hold on. I see them standing in the ring with the tag team titles. Let me remind you, I was once a tag team champion, and I was never pinned, and I was never submitted for those titles. My partner got pinned by Sting, and then Sting ran off and retired before ever granting a rematch. So how about this? We need to prove ourselves to Chris Jericho. I'm going to take my rematch, and we are going to take those titles. And the comedian, I tell you what, since you and your little girlfriend want a title shot, I'll give you an opportunity. Why don't you guys actually win a match? And then, and only then, will we give you an opportunity to see us for the title.
We hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. Shit, I think this might be like the first commercial. So yeah, we got a commercial break. Commercial break. All right. We can turn this down a little bit. Trying to work through the levels. Mission control. Work through the levels here. See how everything's going. And everything seems to be going all right. As we go through our own commercial break. That's right. Commercial time. Actually, I could look for something here. Let's see. Oh boy. What are we doing here? Let's go. Yes, sir. Commercial break. I'm not doing a bunch of talking during the live stream. We get it. We understand what's going on. We got Brody King. We got Kyle Fletcher. Next matchup after the MJF and Hurt Syndicate segment, which is pretty good. Now we get some Easter eggs as to how MJF is gonna. Will that story continue with the Hurt Syndicate, or now does he move on to the next way that he can get himself to the championship? So that's the story, I guess. We'll see how that goes. But I'm not upset with Brian Keith and you know Big Bill stepping up and trying to get a tag team championship title shot against the Hurt Syndicate. Hurt Syndicate is running out of bodies to lay out, so they need some fresh ones in this case. So yeah, commercial break. Timeless Tony Storm and Thunder Rosa on a tag team together. That's going to be a good tag team against Megan Bayne. Look at Megan Ford now getting some, Penelope Ford. I keep saying Megan Ford. Thunderstorm. Timeless Tony Storm, man. I gotta find out who actually came up with the gimmick. Like, who did if Tony Khan actually was the one that came up with the gimmick and told her to run with it, then that's pretty cool. But still, yo, you still gotta play the character. And if that's, I don't know, man. I gotta do some research on that to see who actually came up with the timeless character. Because I refuse to believe Tony Khan is capable of that. But still, even if he did, you still got to play your part. You still got to be the one to play the part. Still got to deliver the gimmick, regardless. All right, Brody King versus Kyle Fletcher. Young Randy Orton. He definitely has his own look. There you go, man. That's Sky Blue future baby daddy. Oh, shit. Yo, wait, that's not the bully from Toy Story? They said Kyle Fletcher like the bully from Toy Story. Yo, yeah. I gotta, yo, that's gotta be the picture right there. Somebody gotta snap that up right there. That's hilarious. Even he inside had to see that poster and laughed. Like, yo, this fucking guy. That's funny. I miss the days of funny signs in the crowd. Oh, you got a Don Callis lookalike now with an MJF scarf on. Yo, this Minnesota crowd is crazy. Hold up. I gotta write this shit down on the board real quick. Oh, Fletcher got a cheap shot. Hold up. Signs. Don lookalike. I had to write something on the board real quick for the review later. You know what I'm saying? Trying to multitask. You know what I mean? All right, Kyle Fletcher flexing to the crowd. Brody King rose up behind him like he was the Satanist devil. Oh, these chops, man. He's a big man. Oh, Jesus. You know what? Brody King, man. I like Brody, yo. Brody need to... Oh, damn. He ragdolling Fletch. Yo, Brody King deserves some type of title run, yo. Give him the international strap or something. He's like a legit... One of your only legit big men that you have that could really go in the ring. You should legitimize him at some point and put some fucking gold around his waist. A singles title. This dude doesn't have any big, major, stars like that's big guys. He doesn't have any. Brody can be that first guy. since the late great Brody Lee. Oh shit! If you gave the title to Wardlow, the TNT title to Wardlow like 80 times, shit, let Brody get a run. Nope. Kyle gonna have to go after his legs. Oh, yo, Brody's chops is vicious, man. Oh, you can hear that. Oh, there we go, Kyle. Yo, Fletcher. Fletcher's got the advantage so far. Oh, Brody. Blocked by Brody. Fletcher misses. Oh! Kyle Fletcher is great at selling, man. He's a great seller. Oh, so they going no, man, no picture in picture. All right, they're going to a commercial break again. I don't know who this is. Lady Gaga doing a promotion for the NCAA tournament. Man, gotta get those checks. Gotta get those checks. Ain't mad at her. But yo, Brody King right now, not doing so bad. Not doing so bad at all. Hopefully. Hold on, let's look at what we got here. I'm just running across social media right this. We got a commercial break, you know. So far we've seen Kyle Fletcher getting his ass kicked by Brody King so far. He'll probably turn it over. Turn it around. He gonna have to attack that big dude legs or something. And he's just gonna get his ass chopped to death. That's exactly what's gonna end up happening. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here. Clicking away here. Brody did a goddamn plancha on the outside. All right, I'm back. Had to get me some damn refreshments. Kyle's got to turn it around. Oh! Oh! Brody's freaking bounced right off that LED board. Jesus. He hit that thing hard. Oh. Is he good? Yeah, check on Brody, man. Jeez. Oh, he's good. He's good. He sold it good, though. He sold that good. Kyle trying it all. He trying everything. Damn. It's a good elbow drop. Oh, fuck. Oh. 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 Is Kyle good? Oh. So, Brody just Death Valley drivered Kyle Fletcher right on the freaking apron. Fucked him up. That didn't look good at all. Whoa. Okay. Another commercial break. Hey, gotta pay the bills, man. Another commercial break. So Brody, Kyle Fletcher having a banger match. I wonder what this is. I wonder if this is for the. I guess it's just a rando TV match. I guess. I don't want Brody King to have. I don't want him to be that guy. I don't want him to be like the guy where the big guy that does all the great matches on TV with all the up and coming guys that you're trying to push, and then he eats the pinfall. Like, that sucks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody wants that. At least I don't want that. Not for Brody King, not for Brody King fans. So I think hopefully he can get booked better in the future. And it's just weird to me that Tony Khan doesn't have any big men that are being pushed heavily in the company. Like prototypically big guys, like your WWE type guys. Like, they don't have that in AEW. It's like they have a lot of, smaller guys, which is cool, but at some point you have to separate, you have to add some kind of disparity. You know, you can't have the same old thing. I don't know. It's just weird, man. You would have thought they would have had like some big dude be a champion. Like Samoa Joe is technically a heavyweight, but it's not like Big Bill, for example. That's a heavyweight. Big Bill is a heavyweight, legit heavyweight. Like you've never seen a champion like that in AEW, like an AEW champion, world champion. So just find that to be odd. It's been what 5+ years in the company, and they never had a legit big man as a world champion. Kind of weird, but you know, it just is. You know, it's all elite wrestling, man. It's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Different ball game. Still got a commercial break, you know. But yeah, it's interesting that Brody King does eat a lot of those pinfalls. I wish he would get pushed a little better. He can be one of the true legit big guys that can, you know, be legit and have hopefully a title run, man. They don't have any legit big guys that you could take seriously because they all lose. Oh, here we go. Back from commercial. I'm actually interested to see how Kyle gonna pull this off because it's been rolling elbow. Down goes Kyle Fletcher. Down goes Kyle Fletcher. Oh, what a clothesline. Down goes Kyle again. Brody King setting up something. Uh-oh. Oh, there goes the knee. You got to get his big ass down. That's the only way you're going to win. Kyle going to try to lift his ass? Oh. Wow. Stalling pile driver. Nope. Kyle Fletcher is strong ass dude, man. Young Randy Orton. He got some strength to him. Gotta give that boy some credit. Y'all gotta excuse the decor or lack of decor because I am currently under construction right now, doing some remodeling. We're gonna have a whole new paint job in here at some point, guys. Bear with me. It look really vanilla in this bitch right now. Trust, I know, I get it, but at least it's clean in this bitch. And it's a lot more space than it's ever been in this motherfucker. I tell you that much. Oh. Oh, Mark Davis, you SOB. He just pulled Kyle Fletcher out the way from the cannonball. Kyle Fletcher setting up Brody King on the top rope. What is this going to be? A superplex? Nope. Here comes a counter. Slap. Oh, shit. Top rope fireman's carry. Up. Another rake to the eye. Up. Oh, God. Oh! Whew. That turnbuckle power. I don't know what the hell that is. Whew. That move is hard to pull off, man. A lot got to go right, so you don't get hurt. A turnbuckle brainbuster. All right. All right, now they jumping Brody. Oh, comes Powerhouse Hobbs. The hell, he hurt his foot already? Mark Davis is like he hurt his foot kicking Brody. Powerhouse coming through the crowd. Oh snap! Here come Hobbs. Oh, damn! I think Mark Davis might have hurt his foot for real. He limping around. He hurt his foot kicking Brody King. Oh God. Oh God. The Pauls are having themselves a documentary something on Max. Hey man, listen. There's a lot of people gonna watch it. Let's just keep it real. Wonder when they're gonna have Swerve come out and call out Jon Moxley. That's what I'm waiting for. I think that's what a lot of people are waiting for. We gotta we've been living kinda in the mid card. We've been living in mid card land for a little bit. I mean, the first hour's been all mid card. You know, we haven't had the Bandito match with Jericho yet. We haven't had Swerve Strickland come out and confront Jon Moxley, the world champion yet. We haven't had that yet. I don't know who the hell's headlining the show tonight. Who's headlining? Oh, I think the Lays might be headlining the show tonight. Might be the tag match, Timeless Toni Storm, Thunder Rosa versus Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. That might be the headline tonight. I think that's the headline. The main event. Not sure. Well, these guys are still in a commercial break. Hey, man. Like I said earlier in the top, man, make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe right down there. I got my name highlighted right there in the comments. Right there in the chat box. Show some love, man. Let me know what you think, too. What's your favorite wrestling moments? If you're watching AEW, then you got to like something from AEW. Let me know what kind of thing is that. What kind of AEW moments you've liked from the past or, new moments that's happened maybe this year. That'd be cool. Like a DQ showing Blizzard commercials. Man, a Blizzard would be nice tonight. Commercials. They getting their commercials in tonight. They getting their commercials in tonight for sure. Can't get mad at them. When you spend as much money as you just spent on this product, if you HBO Max, you gonna try to jam in as many ads as you can. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I would if that was them too. Shit, that's a lot of money. Hundreds and millions of dollars. We need to get all of ours. Trust. I'm going to slap every pizza ad, every goddamn thing you can think of. Okay, we're back from commercial. Let's start the match. Mark Davis's foot is messed up. Oh. Powerhouse Hobbs. Let's go, Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs. I mean, should I talk about this during the review? I don't know. His foot is messed up, for real. Good chops there by Davis. Big boy chops. I wonder what he did to his foot. Speaking of big guys, these are two of their quote unquote bigger guys. That they're giving them some spotlight on the show. It's good. Again, not one of their bigger storylines, though. I guess Will Ospreay's off this week. Taz and Don Callis going at each other. Oh! Well, there's a botch. That was just a mess. I think what happened is with the that spine buster, I think you have to kind of jump too. And Mark Davis, I don't think he can really jump with that bad right foot. After he kicked Brody King, his big ass, his foot was messed up after that. He couldn't get off the ground for that spine buster. Whoop, there it is. Don't be surprised if he out for a little bit. I feel bad for Hobbs, man. You had this shit this week, then last week you had whatever the hell happened with Draglisto. He should have left that guy hanging. Hobbs is pissed. What's next? Let's get to the next segment. Let's roll. All right, patriarchy. Let's go. Yeah, what's going on with you, Nick Wayne? Is it? Oh, he's still showing his ass. He's still showing his ass. Christian not gonna like that. He no like that. Uh oh, here comes Swerve. Finally. Let's get the big guns out now. Let's get out of mid card land and let's get to the heavyweight land. Let's get to the big show now. All right, another commercial. Tell you, boy, they getting them commercials in. I can't get upset with these guys, man. They paid a ton of money for AEW and renewing that deal. They like, look, man, we got to get every red penny, every cent out of this joint. You know what I mean? So we're going to put every little ad we can. Oh, there's a Celtics documentary. But yeah, I mean, that looked pretty good, man. I mean, you got Swerve coming out next finally to address Moxley after Moxley hit him with a crowbar on his knee a couple weeks back or a week ago on Dynamite. So, hopefully, man, this is leading to Swerve taking the belt off of Moxley. I don't want to hope for it. Let's just say that. I'm not confident in it. I wouldn't put any money down on that thought, on that idea. But man, oh man, if Tony Khan had it in his heart to do a pivot off of a storyline, off this Death Rider storyline that hasn't done anything, this would be the time. The time is now, man, to get off of this storyline. Let Swerve take the strap off of Moxley. Swerve can have a lot of other great matches, by the way, on his way to All In. So, and if you had a plan to put the belt on, I mean, you could do so many different things. You could do Swerve versus Ospreay too, and then maybe put the belt on Ospreay then. It's not like Swerve won't ever have the belt again, or he's not capable of ever holding the belt again. He's definitely a top star. He's already proven that he's a top star. Now you have to just start, putting out the bangers, man. Get off of this Death Riders garbage, man. It's not working, And nobody wants to wait for Darby Allin for you to finish your little story, Death Rider story. Even if Darby was to come, it doesn't mean that the story is good. It's not going to save the story. It's a bad story no matter what. So just press abort. Press escape. Control Alt Delete. Get the fuck out of there. But we'll see, man. If Swerve doesn't win, it's going to be some angry people. So so I don't even want to think about it right now. Good thing Dynasty's still a couple more weeks out. Oh, Hangman. I like that. Continue the story. Yeah, keep my name out your fucking mouth, Hangman. I heard what you said, dog. Keep my name out your mouth, dog. That's what Swerve said. Keep your name out my mouth. Keep my name out your mouth, dog. Damn, fucking it up. I like that. I like that. Come on, Excalibur, get it together, brah. That's right. Look at Dax. Dax is turning heel. Yo, Adam Copeland is a big. He's one big son bitch. You see him next to a lot of guys. He's just he's towers over a lot of like wrestlers in AEW, especially. There you go. Well said, Cash. Oh, so Dax wants to go for the tag belts, and Cash wants to go for the trios. So is this going to be Dax turning on Cash? It's interesting. It's interesting. Wants to see where good that goes. All right, Swerve. We ready for Swerve, nigga? That's right. Whose house? Swerve. Let's go. Ah. Swerve look pissed off. He ready to whoop some Moxley ass. It's Swerve's house. Here comes Mox. Here comes Mox. Here comes Mox. Moxley has an like an ominous aura about him. Mox walking all cool and shit to the ring. It's hard to boo Mox. This heel running ain't it though. I like this Death Rider theme music though. I loved it when I first heard it in New Japan. It's the better theme song. Now this looks good. I like this. What happened to you, Jon? Used to be revered. Now he turned into the Winter Soldier. Hydra. Hydra is the Death Riders, god damn it. We gotta root Hydra out of the system. Do you hear me? We have to root get the virus out. The Death Riders are the virus. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Yeah. Jon's got that face like, oh, I can't wait till I get the microphone, Swerve. Mike's had that face like, oh, I can't wait to get the microphone. Okay, here we go. I don't think Nana knows that Claudio's behind him yet. Oh, man. Who are you really? Is he trying to recruit him? Gotta listen to this promo. Swerve smiled. I like this. Okay. Willow stopped Shafir with the crowbar. Oh. I like it. Nice segment. Nice segment. Nice. I like it. This segment did exactly what it was supposed to do. Draw up some heat for that main event. Mox and fucking Swerve is going to be a great match. Swerve and Copeland, not so much. That's right. Get out of the way, Nana, and do your dance. Oh, Saphir? Oh, she coming back. Oh. The ladies are going after it. Oh, Nana. Get her, Nana. That's a big woman. Poor Nana. Nana like Claudio's Nana like shit. You got Marita. I got Willow. Look at that. Willow's a big girl. Mark said, "Hey, watch yourself." I like how Willow kept it going. It's like if no one's holding you back, you can't just stay here and go. Willow was going until somebody held her back. So it's good. You got to make it as real as possible. All right, here come the ops. Here come the ops them. Yeah, just like choking people out. It's fun. Oh, God, look at this dude. Max Caster again. Got him a sneak choke. Poor Max. Oh, man, that was good. It's good to see Samoa Joe back on the show. Good to see Joe. I mean, Samoa's getting up there in age. So you don't always need to have Samoa Joe wrestle. It's good to have him on TV, period. So having Hook attached to Joe is gonna help Hook a lot. It's weird. It's like Joe has become his on-screen mentor, and it's allowed Hook to kind of grow into himself and be more personable, be more himself. I mean, I ain't seen Hook smile this much since I've watched this damn show. You know. So, solid as you can be in the world. Boy, I tell you though, they're definitely getting these commercials in. But yeah, I mean, good stuff though. That Moxley and Swerve Strickland face to face was pretty good. It lived up to to the hype, to the weight. It's a much bigger and better main event than Adam Copeland and Moxley. At least now we're like, we assume, or we at least have hope that Moxley's gonna drop the belt to Swerve. But again, like I said, I have my doubts. I wish I didn't doubt that, but Tony Khan is obsessed with getting this dude the championship. So hook or by crook. They still on commercial. Oh, there we go. Sling Blade getting some TV time. Here we go. Switchblade is another guy they got to do something with. Oh God, Top Flight, hometown boys, Minnesota. Action Andretti. I mean, look, Top Flight, they from Minnesota. They didn't have to give them this spot, but they did. It's nice. Tony Khan just trying to be nice. Hometown guys. What the hell are they going against? Some jobbers, I guess. Top Flight. Top Flight. I'm ready for the ladies now. This is kind of like the match. This is kind of like the match you watch, or this kind of like the match you go out and you get a bathroom break or something. This match has no substance of anything or importance of anything. These guys have no significance right now of anything, but Top Flight. They had to get Top Flight on the show, you know, get these dudes some shine. Hometown boys had to get their shine. Top Flight going against Big Bill and Brian Keefe. Keefe. All right. Top Flight made quick work of that jobber team, as they should have. Let's get to the real business after this. Hopefully we getting close to the main event. Yeah. It's time for Will Ospreay to win the belt. It is time. It's time. All right. Briscoe. Mark Briscoe versus hold up. Mark Briscoe. There we go. Konosuke Takeshita. Takeshita's good, man. That boy good. That boy is good. All right. Now we got Briscoe going against Takeshita. So after this will be the ladies will be the main event. Mark Briscoe's a good wrestler too, man. You know, but he's turned into like again a jobber for like the main guys. There we go. Hillbilly Kung Fu. Mark Briscoe's good, man. I like Mark Briscoe.
Losing at Revolution to Kenny Omega. How you coached him up, Don? We're not changing anything. Kenny Omega had a great night that night.
We don't panic, Shivani. We don't panic, Shivani. We take the long, drawn-out road. Down goes Mark. Down goes Mark Briscoe. Yo, Don Callis plays a major part on weekly TV, man. I didn't realize that as much. How much of a large part. Okay, another commercial we jamming in there, all right? I didn't realize how much of a big part Don Callis plays in week-to-week TV for Dynamite. Like, he's on there a lot. A lot of his talent does get pushed a lot. So I tell you what, it's a lot better than, Taz's little team he had, Taz's group. where you had Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, and they would just job to people. They would lose all the time. Like, Don Callis guys are legit. You know, whether you love him or hate him, Don Callis, his guys at least at the most part, at least they get pushed, you know, legitly, you know. Whereas like Chris Jericho right now in his learning tree, yeah, you could say they're getting pushed. They're on TV consistently, but they're not. Their their wins and losses is nowhere near what the output is over there with Don Callis and the family. So Don Callis, you know, love him or hate him, his at least his presence is helping guys get on. Look at the prototype. Look at Kyle Fletcher. All of a sudden, he's one of their top guys. All of a sudden, that's because, you know, along with Will Ospreay doing him a favor and having some banger matches with him and elevating him, along with Don Callis legitimizing him as a manager. It's elevated Kyle Fletcher. So that's how you make top guys, young top guys. And Kyle Fletcher is a young potential top guy. So let's see how he's booked down the road as they run these little commercials. All right, finally back from commercial break. There are 1,000 commercials. Man, it feels like there's more commercials nowadays, and that sucks. But here we are. This is like a tune-up match for Konosuke Takeshita, basically. I mean, this really doesn't have any story connected to it. They're just having just two guys having a match, basically. Chops to Takeshita. Flying elbow by Mark Briscoe. Takeshita in the corner. Briscoe with a clothesline. Uh-oh. More hillbilly karate. Redneck kung fu. Redneck kung fu. Briscoe's solid wrestler, yo. Briscoe's solid. Oh, plancha. Right onto Takeshita on the outside. Takeshita's in trouble. Briscoe back in the ring, going crazy, slapping the post. Now he's going to the ring. He's going to do another plancha. Mark Briscoe, dude. He had the fans help him up off the floor. He did a bang bang. He did a cactus jack bang bang, run off the railing, elbow drop onto Takeshita on the outside. That was pretty dope. Oh. Mark Briscoe is getting a lot of offense in on Takeshita. Look at Don Callis left commentary to go and help out his boy Takeshita because, Mark Briscoe been busting his ass. Oh. What is this? T-bone suplex? I hate that they call suplexes exploders now. Instead of just calling them like T-bone suplexes. Oh boy. Now everybody's doing suplexes and everybody's getting up from the suplexes. There goes a knee lariat to Briscoe's face that he kicked out from. Great kick out. Takeshita getting ready to set up for a wind up. Missed. Briscoe, double arm. Jay Driller. Jay Driller. Jay Driller was good. Takeshita puts his foot up on the rope. What a match. What a match so far. Oof. That's it. That's all she wrote. Takeshita. Takeshna. Konosuke Takeshna. Oh, God. Commercial. So, Death Riders cut their promo. All right, now we got Death Riders versus Rated FTR for the trios titles. Now, listen, it's setting up for it to be the end of the Death Riders. Like, Tony Khan, you can pull the trigger. This is the time you can pull the trigger. You didn't do it during Revolution, but this is a good time to do it now. FTR, Rated FTR can take those straps off of the Death Riders. For God's sakes, get some of these belts off of them. Or, hell, they can lose all the titles that night. That would definitely put a big nail in their coffin if they lose all the championships, including Moxley losing to Swerve Strickland at the end of the night, hopefully. Swerve need to take that belt off of Moxley. And Rated FTR should take the straps off of the goddamn Death Riders. It's time to move on, man. This is the time. This is the time. So, other than that, let's see. Let's look at the chat. Chat! Chat! Yeah. Just seeing here what we got. Just had to wake it up. Had to wake it up. Wake it up real quick. He sure as hell do. It's a good segment. I like that. All right, main event time. Here comes Penelope Ford with her fine ass. I don't like Philadelphia, but if she really is for Philadelphia, shout out to Philly. Megasis. Megan Bayne. Yeah. Let's go. Timeless Toni. Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa. Toni Storm is over. She got this character, this timeless character over. Toni Storm is over. Megan Bayne. Miss. Thunder Rosa trying to chop that redwood down. Megan Bayne. Power slam. Yeah, you don't want them to touch. Too soon to touch. Oof. Nah, she reversed that. That's safe. Thunder tits. Oh shit, that's good. Thunder tits. Could they get away with making a shirt saying Thunder tits? Would people? Would people be? You know, would there be unrest if they made or printed shirts that said Thunder tits? Would there be a great unrest by a community or something out there? I don't. I hope not. It's a great idea. Tony Khan should print it out. Thunder tits. You know, you would have guys buy this. Predominantly, guys would buy the shirt, but I mean, hell, you trying to make a buck, right? Why not? Commercial. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know how these streamers just keep streaming for hours and hours at a time. This shit is a chore. I'm only doing this because I'm trying to work out some kinks in my new software. Software is, in order to get better at these types of things, you have to get better at working your software. And that's what I've been doing. So as I've been doing these pop-up live streams, I've been quietly beta testing this software and learning how to use it the proper way. So just a little behind the scenes. But yeah, things are getting better. Let's see if they're back from commercial break. Good God. No, they're not. They're still a commercial. Boy, they are pumping the ads tonight. Last week had some ads, but man, it seemed like it's more ads tonight for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I just wanted to just hurry up and move along. Maybe that's what it is. All right. I think we're getting close back to the commercial break. I wonder how long this match is not going to probably go that much longer. I'll probably give it about 5 minutes or so. They have a little bit of an overrun. They're only past 2 minutes past 10, so it's a small overrun. I don't think they'll overrun it too much. They'll probably give the ladies another 5 minutes. Even though this match probably should have got more time, but they're just trying to make heat for the upcoming pay-per-view. Megasis. Uh-oh. Handspring elbow. Nice. Oh. Boy, oh boy, that Penelope Ford, boy, I tell you. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, forearm shots. Both women down. Oh, they are touching each other. Oh. Oh, they're going to have a great match. Her and Megan Bayne are going to have a great match. Death Valley Driver by Thunder. No, Tony's the legal person. They're gonna let Megan get the pinfall. No, her and Tony gonna have a great match. I can sense it already. Oh, hip attack. Oh, that's smart. You gotta build Tony Storm. You gotta build Megan Bayne. So I knew it. I said it during the match. I was like, "Yo, she's gonna put Megan over in this match. That's great." Thunder Rosa's like, "What the hell happened?" I love Tony's expression. Like, what the hell is? What am I facing right now? Penelope Ford is on one great ride right now. Let's just say that. All right, so that is finally done. Great main event. All right, let's get ready for what we're really here for, and that's the review. Let's see. All right, let's get ready for the review. We're gonna jump into the review pretty soon. All right. So I'm gonna jump into the review portion real quick, and we're gonna do it like this in a second. All right. Okay. Take the headphones off, and we're gonna do the review here. All right. Okay. All right. So that was this week's episode of AEW Dynamite. I am Chuck West. This is Chuck West World. Hit the subscription, hit the like buttons down below. Subscribe, do all those little stuff just so you can help and support the channel. The channel's still growing when we need people like you who can help it grow even further. But anyway, on to the show. So the show started off with Kenny Omega, the international champion, starting off the night against young upstart Blake Christian, who is on the Ring of Honor roster. But like I said during the live stream, it was cool to see Blake Christian get a shot on live TV for a change. Since Tony Khan has a lot of great young talent that's sometimes buried in his toy chest in the attic. And sometimes he'll go in his attic every now and then, open that toy chest right up and blow off that toy and say, "Oh, I didn't know I had this." And that's who Blake Christian is. Blake Christian is that unused toy. Pause. Yeah, he's talented, man. He's like a ginger Shawn Michaels. Seriously. Uh, and I don't think Sean would even take offense to that. But yo, the dude is talented. It was just a natural fit to have him be kind of a warm up match for Kenny Omega as he gets on his way to whoever, the triple threat match on Dynasty. So yeah, it was a quick match. It was solid, maybe like a C plus. I mean, it was a warmer. It was a tune up match for Kenny. Blake got in a couple nice little moves. His reverse plancha, the suicide plancha thing that he does outside the ring, he was able to hit that on Kenny. But Kenny was going to win this match. It was no doubt that he was going to win this match. Kenny did his moves, and then boom, one-winged angel, and it was Murder, She Wrote after that. We moved on from there. But after that, Kenny was approached by Speedball. Speedball Mike Bailey came out to say, hey, I admire you, Kenny Omega. He got a few words out. It was kind of awkward in a way because I feel like he didn't really get to say much more before he was interrupted by, the next guy that's in the triple threat match. I think Speedball probably would have really wanted to get some more words out because Speedball and Kenny Omega have such a history dating all the way back to Canada when those guys started out up there, out in I think Ontario, Canada, and Winnipeg, and running that whole circuit out there. They started out there together, and then Kenny took off, went to New Japan. He went out in Japan, period, and then became the star that he is today. And Speedball stayed out there in those circuits, man, and worked his ass off to get into the indie scene where, like I said, during a couple streams, not just this past stream, I was just saying, yo, he's pretty dope. He won me over. I didn't really like him at first, or I didn't understand his gimmick at first, the whole karate thing and all that. But the more I seen him wrestle, I was like, yo, dude can go. Dude can actually go in the ring. And his longevity is pretty solid too. So, he's going to be one of those workhorse guys that, talking about Tony Khan, he could be definitely one of those workhorse guys down the road where you can just have these banger matches on TV from week to week. Speedball can definitely deliver on that. So the other guy in the triple threat, I can't go without mentioning Ricochet. Ricochet is totally into his character. This heelish, dweeb-like, entitled character that he's playing is excellent. It fits him perfectly. He seems like he's having a ton of fun playing this heelish role. This seems like a role that he wished he could have played a long time ago. And AEW is giving him the opportunity to play that role. I think it's dope. And he's excelling at that role tremendously. He said that he's going to be the guy that not only has the belt, but the lady. I think he said he's going to have the lady and the belt. Now, him saying that he's going to have the lady and the belt, that led me to believe that Samantha Irvin, his soon-to-be wife, I think he might have just got married with her, is soon on her way to AEW. Now, what better way for her to debut in AEW than for her to be like his manager? So being his manager is the way to go. That is the logical way for Samantha Irvin to join AEW's roster. She said it before. The reason why she left WWE in the first place is because she wanted to be a part of the talent. She wanted to do more. She wanted to manage. She wanted to be a part of the show. She didn't just want to be a pretty face doing announcements. So it'll be interesting to see what happens as they build their way, not just to Dynasty, but All In. I'll be surprised if she doesn't appear by All In. But yeah, solid opener, solid build up to the triple threat international match. So now, next match, MJF. Well, it wasn't a match. It was a segment. It was MJF confronting really MVP about his offer to join the Hurt Syndicate. MVP gave MJF a card and he said, hey, I want you to join. I want you to join the team. And with you on the team, we could do great things. It's just two slimeball dudes, two scumbag guys who are quote unquote friends, who are really trying to take advantage of each other. But, it's just like two devils trying to make a deal. And before they were able to really consummate their deal, the Hurt Syndicate, the tag team champions, Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley came out and said, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's just pump the brakes there, big guy. Let's pump the brakes. Give me that damn card. Told MJF, Bobby Lashley said, yo, let me get that card. Ripped it in his face and said, yo, nah. And then he turned to to MVP and was like, look, what's going on? So they ain't feeling MJF. They don't want him to join. And that's for good reasons. The dude is a slimeball. He's a scumbag. And he's only trying to do what he wants to do for him. Everything's about MJF. That's just his character. And Bobby Lashley being hip to it, saying, hey, man, I seen what he do. I know what's the word around here. I might be new, but it ain't hard to tell. Like Nas said, it ain't hard to tell what kind of scumbag we dealing with here. And then MVP was like, yo, just chill out, man. My job is to make business. Your job is to hurt people. And I wouldn't be doing my business if I weren't looking at adding MJF to the puzzle. So, solid segment. What comes on after that, who knows? Brody King versus Kyle Fletcher. This probably was the best match of the night. Honestly, it was the best match of the night. They had a lot of chemistry, a lot of spots. I said it during the match because I knew Brody King wasn't going to win. I'm at the point now where I know he's not going to win pretty much most of the matches he's in, unfortunately. I mean, the guy is really solid. He's really one of the only solid big men who can really wrestle the smaller guys. You got to reward him at some point with a title run. Give him something. It could be a mid-card title. You gave everybody and their mama a title run with the AEW International Championship. Hell, Orange Cassidy's had the belt multiple times, and he's even beat Jon Moxley one of those times. And you can't throw the strap on one of your legitimate big guys and Brody King? Get it together, Tony Khan. Not every one of your guys can be champions that are your size. Like, you got to size it up at some point. Pause. But anyway, solid match. Kyle Fletcher won, which, you can expect. He's the proto star, so you want to build him up to be what he say he is, the proto star. Common sense. Baby Kyle Orton. As a football player, baby Randall Keith Orton wins the match. All right, Powerhouse Hobbs, Mark Davis, that happened right after. I mean, I wish I didn't see the match. It wasn't that great. It was some mistakes during the match. I think Mark Davis, I said during the live stream, I think he might have hurt himself putting the boots to Brody King when he came in and jumped him and helped out with Kyle Fletcher. He kicked Brody King, I think, a couple times and kicked him. I guess he kicked him the wrong way or something, and his foot was messed up for the rest of the night. Go figure. Like, that guy has the worst luck in the world. Like, he's already had a multitude of injuries, and he just came back from an injury. So hopefully he's not injured again. But this match didn't go so well after that. It was a couple botches, even a botch with Hobbs trying to get his finishing move with the spine buster. He couldn't get Mark Davis off the ground for some reason. I think when you do that spine buster, I think the guy that's receiving it has to somewhat jump into that, and there's a flow, there's a motion with it. And I don't think Mark Davis was able to get his ass off the floor because he did something to his foot before the match started. So that's what my theory is. But not a great match, but they got through it, and nobody got even more hurt. And I feel bad for Hobbs, man. Hobbs is like, man, this is the second week in a row that I'm in a botchy-ass match. That's not really my fault. The Draglisto or whatever his name is, that mess 2 weeks ago was, yeah, we haven't seen Dragalisto since then. So let's just say that. Now, the big boys came out. Swerve Strickland came out to confront Jon Moxley, as we all expected he would when he got the crowbar to his knee a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago. And it was everything you thought it would be. It was two of the top guys facing off against each other. But what I thought was cool, before he approached Moxley, he ran out to Hangman and interrupted Hangman's backstage interview with Renee Paquette. And he said, and this is a good thing that Tony Khan did, he's threading storylines together. Be consistent with it. We're watching a television show. So if Hangman is talking hot shit in the back, talking about how he's still not over Swerve, then you have to make the dots connect and make Swerve see, like, oh, this dude's still not over me. And why does this dude got my name in his mouth? Period. So Swerve checked him and said, yo, why is your name in my mouth? Like, yo, you better not be out there ruining my opportunity to become the AEW champion. And they still got that heat, and it's great. That chemistry is never going away. Swerve Hangman 3 is going to be an epic trilogy whenever that comes. And they have that from whenever they want to open that lid, they can always have that. So that's what's so great about that feud, that it's still ongoing. And yeah, he approached him before he approached Jon Moxley. Him and Moxley, he came out, he said a couple things like, he claimed that, he's everything that Moxley used to be in terms of being the heart, soul, and spirit of AEW. And the truth is he had a point. Like, he kind of is the heart and soul and spirit of AEW right now. Swerve, hands down. Like, even in that crowd in Minnesota, he was hella over. Swerve is over. Like, he's a top guy officially, and people treat him as such. There was a lot of great points of, Swerve said, you've bled pints, I've bled buckets. You've been in Texas death matches. I've won them. So he was shitting on him with that Texas death match he lost against Hangman. And he's putting himself over, saying, yeah, I beat Hangman in that Texas death match. You could, in the closing line that he had that was really dope with Jon Moxley was, he was like, yo, you could continue to play Jon Moxley on TV. Like, that was like his exclamation point. Like, you can continue to play who you used to be, because that person you are no longer. I'm that person now. So that was really what he was trying to say. It was dope. Good segment. Obviously, you had the Death Riders come out at some point. I think Claudio came out at first. Marina tried to sneak shot. Her foil to her plot was foiled by Willow Nightingale with her lead pipe to counteract Marina Shafira and her crowbar. The potential attack that she was going to do on Swerve. So Willow and Marina, they're on a collision course at some point. That I wouldn't be surprised if that happens at Dynasty as well. But a solid segment. I would definitely say it was solid. You had after that, you had another solid match between Mark Briscoe and Konosuke Takeshita. Takeshita. I got to get his name right. So it was a solid match. This was actually, between this one and the Kyle Fletcher and Brody King match, you could pick either one as the match of the night. But I still would side with the Brody King and Fletcher match. But this one was just solid as well. It was kind of like a throw-in match, really. It was like your typical throw-in mid-card match. It really didn't serve a purpose as to what's real. It wasn't really a storyline between these two as far as why they were facing each other. It was just two solid wrestlers having another match against each other. And, of course, that's what happened. They had another solid match. Nothing really memorable. Nothing really that leads to really anything else, Takeshita run as he should have, and everything moved on to the next segment. So after that, you had the main event. So the main event was between Timeless Toni Storm teaming up with Thunder Rosa, as they call themselves Thunder Storm. That's what Thunder Rosa had on her t-shirt. It said Thunder Storm because that's what they used to be. But Timeless Toni Storm said, no, 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 girl. We're Thunder Tits. And we are going to go out there and rip off their tits. Talking about Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford, excuse me. So yeah, those two went against those two, and they were the headline main event match of the night. They are really building up Megan Bayne in the Toni Storm's collision course for the AEW Championship belt. Now, obviously, they had a great match. They didn't touch each other in the beginning. They teased that they were going to touch, and they didn't. And then they finally touched in the middle of the match. And, there was a good back and forth that happened between both sides. The crowd was definitely on the side of Toni Storm. I mean, Toni Storm is incredibly over with the crowd. Like, it's insane how over she is. She's definitely the most over women's wrestler in the company. It's not even close. So, it was interesting to see that toward the end of the match, they made the decision to have Toni Storm eat the pinfall, which I don't have a problem with at all. But what we do know as wrestling fans, we know for sure once the champion, whether it's a male or female, eats the pinfall in like a tag match or a meaningless match on their way to defending that title, they usually win that. They usually retain that title at the pay-per-view. So I don't foresee Toni Storm eating 2 pinfalls from Megan Bayne. She gave Megan Bayne her nod, put her over before she buries her at the pay-per-view. I won't say bury her, but it's I guess it's Tony Khan's way of trying to protect Megan Bayne. Like, yes, I have a pinfall against the world champion. So when I do lose to her at Dynasty, because she will lose to Toni Storm, let's be clear, it at least won't look as bad because she'll at least have a pinfall over Toni Storm. So, I mean, it's a good tightrope, I guess, to walk on, but you're splitting hairs. At some point, you're gonna have to figure out who's gonna have to be good enough to take the title off of Toni Storm. And Megan Bayne is definitely that, but she's so early into the company that storyline wise, it may be not the best decision to put the belt on her. But then again, you could play devil's advocate and put the belt on Megan Bayne, surprise everybody and say, oh my gosh, she beat Toni Storm twice? She must really be unstoppable. And you give her that, maybe you put the belt on her real quick and maybe Toni Storm win it right back before All In. Because you could give it right back to her. All In is not until July 12th. We're not even in April yet. So if she loses, she could get the belt back before All In. It could be like one of those short title reigns, like when Kane beat Stone Cold and he had that really short title reign. So, yeah, I mean, that was it really for Dynamite. It was a solid. It had Toni Storm, laid out in the middle of the ring, looking confused at the end as she lost and ate the pinfall. Like I said, it was a great lead up into, as they slowly roll the ball down the road to Dynasty in April 6th. So, I mean, it was a solid show. I don't know if it was as good as last week's show, but it definitely was better than Raw this week. So, another solid one from you guys, AEW. Please keep it up. That is the review. The review is all done. So, the review's all done. Make sure you look at the description box below. Check out all the sponsors. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And check out the sponsors, like I said. That'll help out the channel as well. It helps to keep the lights on. Thank you, and peace out. Till next time.